Name a more iconic duo than cycling and coffee. I'll wait. Go ahead. Type in a comment. I'm sure you won't find it. So in today's duo, I'm going to visit Edika. They are a coffee machine retailer. They have a bunch of machines for me to see, test, and ask a bunch of questions on how they work and try to find which coffee machine will be the best for me. And actually my girlfriend as well. Because Gabrielle loves coffee and she wants a new machine. So we will go to their showroom. They will have an expert for us that is going to show us all the machines, answer all our questions, and you guys will learn a lot of stuff about coffee, trust me. Without further ado, let's just go straight to the showroom, test some coffees, and see which machine will work best for us. All right, let's go. Hi everyone, so I'm at Edika, which is a place where it sells a lot of coffee machines, and today we have an expert with us, and her name is...
Hi everybody. Today we're at Edika. I am the sales rep and a barista, and we're specialized in espresso machines and high quality coffee. And we represent the brand Lelit here in Canada, the awesome machines, manual machines made in Milan in Italy. And we represent as well Jura, which is the Swiss brand, specialized in automatic machines. So depending on what you like best, do you like to make your coffee manually, or press a button and have an awesome coffee? So it depends on your preference.
Tell us more about Edika. Tell me how long you've been into the business and just tell us more about the company.
So Edika started more than 30 years ago. Our CEO, Patrick Mamlonet, is a coffee lover, and he was the first to think about proposing an awesome espresso machines for home. And he started with the Jura, the Swiss brand, more than 25 years ago. Okay. We import directly for Quebec. For more than 7 years ago, we added the Lelit brand for our people who like to make their coffee manually, like the barista at the coffee shop. And then we started also roasting organic and fair trade Arabica beans more than 15 years ago. Sorry.
Wow, that is really impressive. So now I'm super excited. We're with Gabrielle as well because she has her word to say about the coffee machine that we're gonna go today, which I'm super excited because I'm sort of new to the coffee world. I like it a lot now. We don't really have a good machine at home, and it was just a great opportunity for us to discover great products that are sold here in Montreal. So in the whole world of coffee machines, there are two types. They're fully manual or fully automatics. Why someone would go for one that is manual or automatic? What's the feature they should keep in mind?
Honestly, it all depends on what you how you want to use the machine. Do you have a passion to learn all the steps included in the making of coffee? Do you want to learn to make a really nice shot and make your latte art, for example? The manual machine will be best for you. Do you want something that's programmable, that's auto cleaning, that's easier, faster in the morning because you have a very busy lifestyle? You have many people maybe using the machine that aren't as inclined to learn or don't know how to use the machine. In that case, a super automatic brand like Jura, which makes really awesome coffee, will be really best. So it depends how you want to use it, how many people are going to use it, and if you want to do everything manually or not.
Well, that's really great. So we're going to see two brands today. So Lelit, which is most of their lineup fully manual, and Jura fully automatic. Is that right?
Exactly.
Okay.
We have different models in each brand.
Yeah.
Also depends on your budget, what are the options that you want the machine to be able to do. So we have from the smaller machines to the very sophisticated machines as well.
Okay, well let's start having a first look at the Lelit, the manual one. Me and Gab, we still don't know if we're gonna go manual or automatic. We're gonna have to make that decision.
We start with the smallest machines we have. Yep. These two are the Anna and the Untitled, which are the more basic models. You have to know Lilit's brand, all the boilers inside are either stainless steel or brass, which is really awesome for the minerals because you don't need to do the descaling. You can use a water softener. Lelit makes awesome filters, so it's really easy to maintain and very durable machines. But smaller machines, I would have to know and do more steps manually, like filling up the boiler, for example, when you turn on the machine in the morning and after you steamed milk. It's a really easy and fast operation, but the person that uses the machine has to think to do that.
Got
the
it.
Anna has the same features, but we have a PID, so we can change the temperature that's going to be used to infuse the coffee. So you can at least change it and optimize the water temperature for the taste you would like from the same beans. All the machines from Lelit come also with a manometer, so it helps you, it guides you to get the best grind fineness for the beans you're using. So very straightforward, very durable machines. So the Anan and the 2 are part of the 50s line, and now we're gonna see the VIP line. And the main difference is more automation inside the machine. So it will tell you, for example, it'll show you here, if you forget to fill up the water, it will stop heating, so the heating element is protected. And it will auto refill also if you forget it on steam mode, for example, which protects the element as well. These machines, since they are more automated inside, you still have fun making your coffee, steaming your milk. But when you want to clean the machine, it's very simple. You put the blind filter provided with all the Lelit, and then you start an auto clean. You can also change the steam power if you're steaming small or bigger quantities of milk. Timer shot, just to remember to get the same concentration, for example, which is a nice feature. And you can also add 1 second on and off for pre-infusion. So if you have a very dry, high quality, high altitude brown roasted coffee, which is very dry and hard, you can help the extraction get more sweetness and more complexity. And if you use a very dark, oily coffee, to help it open up and give you less bitterness as well.
Well, there's so much components that I'm not aware at all. I will need to do some research, and I have a good friend who's really into coffee machine. He's actually building his own coffee machine, just right for his own passion, right? So I will need to ask him some advice on how to use them. This is really great for this one. And what about those ones that looks a lot bigger for me? What features they offer that isn't in the other ones?
So the features I just mentioned now, you get them in all the VIP line.
Okay.
But then would you want a single boiler machine? So it takes you just 30 seconds to get the steam. Do you want a double boiler, so you'd be able to make coffee and steam in the milk in the same time, or one after the other to get make it faster to produce your coffee? Do you want a 58 millimeter group and handle with a bigger boiler because you're gonna make taller drinks, more drinks faster, so it comes back to the temperature faster? All this depends on your usage. What do you want? So this last category, it's really if you want to have even more fun making your coffee.
Okay.
So it's the Mara machines. They are the smallest manual machines, high quality prosumer machines with an E61 group, which allow you to make a coffee mechanically, pre-infuse your drink. They are the smallest also to allow you to make your coffee and steam milk in the same time. They are a little bit lower and narrower. So maybe we want a really good coffee, but we don't have a lot of counter space, for example. The BIANCA here is a very special place in my heart because it's the only machine I know of, like in the coffee world, that gives you all the feature you would find in the highest quality commercial machines. So the BIANCA has one feature that I really appreciate more than anything. The inside of the machines have 2 boilers. You have an E61 group with the mechanical pre-infusion. You have awesome machine. You have the water tank that you can put on either side or on the back. It comes with the plumbing kit also, so you can even leave or take out the water tank to make it smaller. But one feature that I have really to talk about is the paddle to change the pressure while you're making the coffee.
Okay.
Why does it matter?
Yeah.
It's the only thing that you can do after you started your shot to make sure it tastes well. It tastes like perfect. Everything we do to make coffee, we have to think about it before we start the shot. So what grind should I use? How many coffee grounds should I use? What temperature? How long should I let it run? Do I pre-infuse or not? Everything you have to do before you start the shot. But once you turn on the lever or start the coffee in any machines, you can see if the pressure is going exactly how you want it. And the paddle here is the only thing that you can do post starting the coffee to make sure you get the right extraction. So if you see that your coffee is coming out slowly, maybe the pre-infusion wasn't long enough, maybe your grind was a little bit too fine, you don't have to sacrifice this shot. You can just adjust the pressure, let it open up without pressing it too much.
Yeah.
It will gorge up with water, and then when you start the pressure, when you make the pressure higher enough, you get all the nice extraction and all the sugars.
I must admit, this one is really for me the one that looks better. I really like all the wood features. Is it possible to have the same wood details on the two other machines of the same category?
Yes, exactly. So all the wooden accents you can add on the Mara T and the Mara X.
Wow.
And it's a kit that's sold separately, and it's super easy to change the handles and everything.
And as you guys know, Gabrielle, the aesthetics is the #1 feature for Gabs, and then it's performance. For myself, it's a bit different. It's performance over aesthetics, but a good blend of both is always really nice. Now I'm really interested to see the automatic machine. So I'm a big fan of lattes, how easy it is to do it on the Jura machine.
So it's as easy as with the cup. Then you can press on the picture latte macchiato.
It's literally just that.
There we are. Now we can just put the... So with one touch of a button, the machine ground the quantity of coffee for the stream. It's gonna take the cold milk, froth it and heat it up, and deposit the coffee. And just for the coffee, the milk-based coffee lovers, you can use any milk you want. Anything that's frothed, like barista style, plant milk, dairy milk. And your latte macchiato with one touch of a button is done.
That's it? It's already? That looks so good. Well, with one touch of a button, that's it's hard to be better than that. I gotta agree with. One last thing we should know about the Jura machine that you could tell us.
Honestly, like the only real advice I can give you is consider your needs, what different coffees you want to make, how fast everything should go, because the machines are really super lasting and you're gonna keep it for many years to come. So sometimes just before you buy, it's nice to take all the options that you like best, so you can enjoy it for a long time.
So now that I had a latte onto the automatic machine, I wanted to see how either good or how easy it is to do it on the manual one on the Lelit machine.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm going to show you all the steps involved in making coffee. We're going to make, what do you want to drink? A latte, cappuccino?
Yeah, let's do a latte.
So you can compare.
So the first step, we take the portafilter, clean and dry it. This is the William 2 grinder. It's pre-programmed to give me the right quantity of coffee. So I press twice for a double. So that way the quantity is always the same. I will distribute the grinds to get evenness everywhere. And then the Jura did it inside, but now on the outside with the manual machine, we're gonna press and compact everything. Secure the portafilter on the group head. Start the infusion. On this machine and the Maras and the Elizabeth, I can froth the milk whilst I'm making the coffee, or right after if you're not used to it. It's fine. So now I'm texturing and warming up the milk. I'm gonna start my shot here. If you're not used to make both in the same time, you can make one after the other. It's okay. So now I'm waiting for the milk to come to the right temperature. You can also use a thermometer to help you get always the same temperature so you don't risk overheating the milk. So now it's coming up at around 60-ish degrees. Stop it. The frother. Purge the milk. Same micro mousse that the Jura made automatically.
Yep.
And now mix them up together, and hopefully I can make, with all the caffeine I drink today, I can make a nice pattern for you. If I'm not shaking too much.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Tastes really good as well. Charles, do you wanna
Sure.
try it? But the texture is a bit different.
Just taste this one.
So you notice the mousse is different?
Yes, it is. It does taste different. Right now, I'm not sleeping tonight, Gabrielle. So now, after using the manual machine, there's one more step to do when you're finished. Can you show it to us?
Yeah, so the last step is just to empty the portafilter in the knock box. And then put it back for the next coffee.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Still look like once you know the step, I mean, you get used to it. I think I'd like to taste this one a little bit more. I don't know if because of the milk, but I like that one a lot. It was super good. Great. So now, if people from around Montreal they want to come here, what's the address? And if people are outside of Montreal, where they can find your store?
So here in Montreal, we're in Antique, 10,118 Boulevard Saint-Laurent. We're Jura, Quebec. And we have another Jura store in Quebec City in Limoilou on the 3rd Avenue. And also we have more than 130 resellers all throughout Quebec. We have more resellers and another representative in the rest of Canada. United States is separate, of course, so it's another importer. We deal with Canada and Quebec.
Okay, well, thank you so much for all this information. This was so useful. I'm really hyped to be testing this out. We still don't know which machine we're going to go for. We might keep it as a suspense for a future video, so you guys will have to wait to see the unboxing. And thank you so much.
So thank you for being with us today. I hope you get the best machine for you. If you have any questions, any need for information, we're here to help you. More than happy.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.
Gabrielle.
Thank you for everything. We learned so much today. It was very educational, so great experience.
Alright guys, so this is it for today's video. If you're in the market for a new coffee machine, definitely check out Edika. They're in Montreal, but they also ship everywhere in Canada. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already. So stay tuned to see which machine we're gonna go for. There will be an unboxing and then there will be more training on how I will learn how to use that machine. So that is super fun, and if you ever come to my house before a ride, I will offer you a coffee from the machine that we go for. But that's definitely not everyone who will have the chance, but you can always get your hands on one of these machines using Edika website. So another question is for you guys, which machine should I go for? Manual or automatic? And if I go automatic, which model at Lelit or which model at Jura? Check out Edika website, see all their machines, their description, their specs, and try to help me out to find out the best machine for us. As you guys know, I'm a beginner, I'd say. I'm a newbie into the coffee world, so I need you guys' input. Some of you guys are expert, I have no doubt. So just let us know in the comments down below which one we should go for. Alright, so this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already. And my name is Charles, and I'll see you guys on the road or into the next video. Peace.